What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way.
To the left?
Not many Vieira where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
No, it's a Vieira.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
Yes?
Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
No.
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran joined the party. You know what that means. It means it's time to spin the wheel and see what sort of licenses they're going to get. Balthier, who are you going to be? Also, where'd my D12 go? It was here, like, a little while ago. There it is. Sitting next to my sunglasses. That's how I couldn't tell. Do you know if you put a D12 next to sunglasses? Imagine Balthier being a fist fighter. You never know. You never know. All we know is he can't be a black mage or a white mage. Those two are taken. 12, which means Balthier is the time battle mage, continuing our trend of no one being able to fight worth anything. Which means he gets to use time magic and crossbows. Yay! Look, at this point, there's only one other mage that possibly Fran can be. No, Fran is not a mage. Fran is a Bushi. Uses a katana. Uses sight unseeing, I guess. Swordmasters who devote their body and soul to their lords. Yeah, that sounds like Fran. What a weird bunch we've got going on here. See, a knight uses sword and shield. Monk is the punchy punch. Foe breaker is axes and hammers. Archer uses bows. Shikari uses daggers. They're, I guess, ninjas? Ulan are spearmen. Machinists are guns. Wouldn't it be nice to have one of those someday? Red Battle Mage are probably useless in the grand scheme. Well, hey, at least time battle mages get heavy armor. Isn't that nice? For real. Yeah. It's something. I'll take it. Gain MP after taking damage. Okay, that's an interesting one. So time battle mage are kind of like mage tanks? A little bit? Yet she gets mystic armor, of all things. Don't worry, Fran, we don't have any sort of weapons for you. So wait, do they... Yeah, look, do they... How's he still using a gun? Like, she's using a bow and he has a gun, despite the fact that neither of them are designed to be using those. Default starter weapons? Okay, I'll take it. I mean, at least it means that you have something, because right now, otherwise, I don't have nothing for him. I mean, optimize. Ah, Vaughn, is there something I want to check before we set out? As I thought, you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? Listen carefully. I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. Example. You can arrange that Cure be cast on an ally whose weapon HP falls below 50%. Useful, that. So despite the fact that it told me, like, way back before we even met Pinello, or like after we met Pinello, that we could use gambits, it's not till here that we actually get to use gambits. That was poorly communicated. Of course, an error of judgment, and you could find yourself throwing punches at that same ally. If you've got a good head on your shoulders, it should come easy enough. I fear a more detailed explanation is in order. No, it's not. I beat Yasmod by not touching a controller. I know how gambits work. I just set up my gambits, put people there next to Yasmod, and then I went and made a sandwich. Yasmod, for people who don't know, is like one of the super bosses in the game. So essentially, I just put myself next to like Omega and let gambits do all the work. But alas, you can't skip the dialogue. Nope. To create a gambit, you need to select an action and a target for that action. Here, let me show you. I'll start by changing the action of one of my gambits. Now, whenever an ally gets hurt, I'll toss a potion his way. Charming, eh? Is it just when they get hurt? Because the way you have it set up makes it just thinks you'll just be constantly throwing potions at allies, regardless. Of course, that's a sure way to go through my stock of potions. So let's adjust the target to make sure things don't get out of hand. Only Pinello. Oh. Now I'll only ever use potions when an ally is dropped below 70%. That should be a bit more bearable. Nothing to it, really. You can set a gambit's action to be more or less any ability you have at your disposal. List of actions. Here. Oh, I wanted to put Phoenix down on any ally less than 70%. Targets aren't so simple. You'll have to pick up new ones from gambit shops. Bow with the highest level, lowest HP. Party leader's target, nearest visible, any. What's this one? Ah, HP critical status. But that isn't all. Allow me to prioritize your gambits. Allow me. Oh, you can also prioritize your gambits. Allow me. The gambit in the first slot always takes priority. As it stands now, even if an ally starts to fall, should there be foes near, I'll only attack. For which I could be rightly criticized. In general, it's better to prioritize healing before attacking. Vitality before violence, if you like. Oh, another thing. You can turn gambits off from here, from the gambit screen, as well as the battle menu. Of course, gambits won't do you much good if they're turned off. Still, discretion is often a better part of valor. If you need to beat a hasty retreat, try turning gambits off first. It's hard to fall back when your allies insist on picking a fight. No, it's called Pinello is a distraction. I like how he does it back and forth a few times just to make sure you get it. Did I ever mention you can have up to 3 gambit sets for each member of your party? Set a few to suit the situation and will watch your mood. Or match your mood. Not watch your mood. One is a recommendation, the other is a threat. Feel like cracking some skulls? Make a set. Rather indulge your magical fancies? Make a set for that too. You'll want to get comfortable with gambits first, though. Once you feel it in your bones, you're ready. Well, that's the long and short of it. I'll set my gambits as they were before we started. Feel free to change them later if you like. We're likely to come across some new actions and targets, so don't be afraid to experiment with new gambit combinations. But don't put all of your faith in any one combination. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. Be flexible. If you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire, create a gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a gambit to cast poison on poisoned allies might just come in handy. Bit too much to take in? Don't worry. Don't let it worry you. You're in good company. We don't get it either. Yes, these sewers are thick with the bones of others who had similar difficulties. Oh, not you guys. You guys aren't the good company. The dead people in the sewers are. Let's be off then, shall we?
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on. To feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper.
Why would you
I should
think that there'd
Fran
be
used
less
such
guarded during the
hospitality.
feast?
Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
Oh, you mean like a dungeon, like a prison dungeon? Sorry, Balthier, I was under the impression that we were in a dungeon. That's what I tend to call things that are long, winding tunnels full of monsters. Treasure chest. An ant dot. I don't even know what game that was. It was some game way back on the original NES that was referred to antidotes as ant dots. It was either like the original Final Fantasy or possibly Dragon Warrior? I'm pretty sure this is the same dungeon I was in before, isn't it? Like, the same layout and everything? Why am I tanking? I am a black mage! I should not be tanking all the damage! Could open my map to check. Ah. Map. No. Maybe. Nope, because that's the one we were in before. It's just, you know, all the sewers look alike. Which I always found was a terrible way to design a sewer system. Like, if you're down there to do something like city work or anything like that, you'd think you want people to clearly be able to find their way around. But no, it seems like every sewer is just designed to be a giant labyrinthine mess. With no clear labeling or directions or... And that just seems like a terrible way to lose a lot of city workers to monsters and tripping and falling. That's where I came in, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's take a moment to set up some game bets here. Nearest visible. If an ally is below 50%, we'll just say potion then. If it's on the same map? Well, I mean, it's in the same general area, but it's a different section of the same area. It's still the Garamsythe Waterways or whatever. Frog. Same dungeon, different area. Yeah, that's it. The frog readies angel song. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, congrats, me. I apparently just got an achievement for using the attack action 300 times. Oh, delightful. That seems to work somewhat better. You still need to start the Steam version for achievements? Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I've always been kind of surprised Nintendo never really decided to do achievements in any form. That was always kind of an interesting, because it seems like one of those things like they would be like right up their alley, kind of, right? You know, it's a fun little side activity type of thing. Give a little bit extra replay value, which they always seem to really support the idea of replay value. You'll not be able to leave this area easily. Yeah, well, no duh. Collect all the Korok Seeds achievements. Well, there's sort of an achievement for that. It's not super pleasant, but you can get it.
Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Oh, you have no idea. How is it that I am still the one taking all the damage?
You alright?
Thank you.
Hi.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Stop talking to the locals.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
It's my rock. It's my rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't finished. When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
Do I sense a burgeoning
What's wrong
romance?
with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Means you're an idiot, Vaughn.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest then.
I like your plate
Unlike
armor
Fran or
leggings.
myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
Corpses. Amalia joins the party as a guest.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Unlike party members, guests can only use certain actions and abilities. Those actions and abilities include dying. A high potion. Huh, this looks like a boss arena. Shut up, Vaughn. Ow! I'm Beryl! Shut up. Like, telling Vaughn to shut up is just, like, the default sense of, like, this entire freaking game. Oh, good. Amalia's tanking now. I'm fine with this. It's the shut up Wesley. You are so right, Vicky. It is essentially the shut up Wesley. Blub, 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 blub. Well, that was a lot for nothing. One out of one correct, 100% win rate. Can't do it again. Did this fight without the magic? Tell you it was hell? I bet. I think, in some ways, I'm lucked out that my dice decided to give Vaughn Black Mage right away, because, yeah, it just seems like one of those things where it's like, magic is going to be useful early on. I mean, I could tell I was, like, pretty much one-shotting things early on with fire. But then this fight, where they're all oil monsters... So are we gonna talk about what just happened, or, no? Okay. You know, for a second there, I saw that little latch that's, like, holding the gate up in process. And for some reason, my brain just went, oh, there's a bag of dog food down here. I don't know why. My brain just... sees patterns in nonsense and comes up with some strange ideas. A dark moat. I don't know what that does. I suppose I'll find out. It is kind of funny that he's a black mage with a dagger, because, I mean, daggers were pretty much the original basic weapon black mages had in Final Fantasy I. He casts Blizzard, the natural enemy of fire. And... are those ears? Oh, Vaughn, you're out of MP. Just stab things then. do like how I could just attack things from higher levels and not have them bother me. Like, Amalia can go down there and she can worry about it. What are you guys fighting? Flying monkeys! I don't know what these things are. They're like imps, right? They look like imps. And they have wings that don't seem to actually flap. But then they also have like giant ears, but also smaller ears. I'm just trying to figure out their anatomy. They're weird. I'm not overly fond of them, is what I'm saying here. I could check their entries. There's a bestiary? Is it in the primer? Yeah. Garchamakara. There was once an unenlightened age where all manner of maladies were believed to be the work of demons. It was customary in those days to place statues of terrible visages in the houses of curing so as to ward off the demons. Eventually it came to pass that people thought of the statues themselves as a sort of demon, and they feared them so much the fear took shape. And the Garchamakara were born. A foul simulacrum of statues carved to keep such evil at bay. Okay. Why are they in the sewers? Why were they trying to ward the evil at bay? A short walk north of center of Rabanastre will lead you to the gates of the royal palace. Before the war with Arcadia, this magnificent structure was home to the Dalmascan royal family and the barracks, the order of knights that served them. It is currently employed as the living quarters. Okay, yeah. The palace itself was built several centuries ago and has been home to many Dalmascan monarchs. Numerous additions serve. The architecture is true to its original Galatan design. None of this information has anything to do with the monsters. This is just about the architecture of the palace and nothing to do with the monsters. So apparently, when you defeat monsters, not only do you get information about them in here, it also gives you random trivia, like a joke on the stick of a popsicle, or one of those little comics you would get with the chewing gum. And now I know I'm going to have to read through all of that junk just for the lore. Okay. Did that just say I'm entering an area called the Overflowing Cloaca? I don't feel comfortable with that phrasing. Can we just call it the Pool of Reflection or something? It shows you the genus of the feed, too. Suddenly, I'm wondering if fire is going to be good on this boss. Vaughn, you might be in trouble. Yeah, that just healed it. Vaughn, stop. Now. No, Vaughn, you stay in the party, dang it. Why don't I know the Aqua spell? Balthier, Mr. Time Mage person. Can give you a couple Gambit slots. Probably be helpful in the grand scheme of things. Why does she get magic lore if she doesn't learn magic? Vaughn, Gambits, foe. No, not. We just don't want fire. Let's just have you trying to steal stuff. Until we steal stuff, and then we'll come back and change it. The question is, why don't you know Blizzard? I don't think it was available from the shop. He also knows how to steal things. Good to know. Now you attack. But what I can do is manually put slow on him. Well, and just turn off gambits and just attack the stupid thing. She knows Cure? Don't do that, horsey. I don't know, Molly, the only one that got poisoned from that. Why did you go up and run up and hit it? Skill issue, Amalia. I mean, she's keeping everybody else healed. Oof. A Renegade Hydrate. Alright, let's try this again. Purple thing. Yeah, the more I taste it, the more all I can think is, if someone were to describe this flavor to me, you would just call it fruity. Like, not as any sort of specific thing. You would just go, what is it? Oh, it's a fruity flavor. Well, what fruit in particular? I don't know. Fruity fruit. That's what this tastes like. That's the best I can do. Fine, Vaughn, we can heal you. Or you could just go down. Either of those are a viable solution, you know. Well, thank you, Luna, for contributing to the Chaos Sunday Challenge. And somehow we have successfully brute forced the dumb horse. I can't wait to see you again in Uma Musume. Fire Mane. And we don't even kill it! It just runs away!
Stand where you are.
Yeah?
Now's not the time.
You're so vain, you probably think this game's about you.
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Think with your mouth closed, Amalia. Mouth closed. Brain talk.
Wait!
That's how thinking work.
What he's doing. You have to let him go. You have to.
No.
I like her defense
Sorry.
is that he is just
My
too
dinner will have to wait.
stupid to be guilty.
Told you.
That's enough.
Leave him alone.
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Fran back.
On your feet. You power here.
All right. Edgy, aren't we?
He is stupid? I mean, yes. But I just like the fact that that's her defense for his innocence.
I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Meanwhile, in a completely different
Some of those
movie,
flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it?
wait, he survived the opening?
Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
3 cheers for Captain Bosch! Did Bosch also turn him into pixie dust? Now, let's play the game of, is that a memory or a metaphor?
You're awake.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? Or a dungeon, but it's really all the same.
Well, no. A prison has prisoners. A dungeon has monsters. And treasure. Prisons don't usually have treasure. Oh, he's sleepy.
Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out.
And some breakfast. She's very useful. She's probably the most capable of the three of us. Or the two of us. We're just assuming you're not.
Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice.
That means they
This
have
is all the water you've
cats
got.
in this
I'd
world.
save your strength if I were you.
Just wait till you see the highest number in there. Ooh. Number 278. Room back. Room back, there's a corpse pile. That's where they'll throw me when I pass on. You too. This is the corpse pile? Because it looks like there's like 2 dead people in there. Meanwhile, there's a lot of corpses out here. Number 474. My friend and me were just going to the cathedral to pray for Lady Ash and Lord Rassler, and some Imperials arrested us. Said we were part of a royalist movement. Can you believe it? They had no proof of all. My friend, he... This your friend? No, that's just some other random guy. Oh, okay. Ow, that's Shirley Tart. Wait, you had a tart? Share? 823. Tell me, boy, do you still have hope? It's Vaughn, so no. I see. Too bad, 'cause I've got hope. You see, the Empire's fated to fall. Shouldn't be too long now. Maybe today, might be tomorrow. Do you know what's happening on the surface? How long have you been in here? You're the highest number so far, which means you're... Because assuming the numbers are numerical, that shows how many people have been thrown down here, but it also means the higher number you are, the more recent you were thrown down here. And this guy was 474, and he's definitely been here since, like, Lady Ash and Rossler died, which means you had to have been down here fairly recently. 546. The man you came here with had a familiar look to him. Maybe I saw him somewhere. Maybe a wanted man. In fact, no, I think that's it. He was a bandit. A sky pirate he was. Seems to have a hefty sum on his head. You have a hefty gear on your head. Why? Explain this fashion choice, please. $982. Ah, fresh blood. If you want to make it out in one piece, you'll do whatever Dagaza says. Got it? Who's Dagazza? Are you a Damascan boy? I once fought at this fortress to save the king of Dalmasca. It's true. It seems like an age ago now down here. Water. So we know at least the first 100 or so were the ones who were at the fortress when the king of Dalmasca was killed. That means in the past 2 years, they've thrown at least 800 people down here? Damn swine, what was he talking about? Spy hunting, what gives him the right? You heard about the lower levels? Sounds like all manner of vile nassies looking down there. When it gets dark, they start moving around. Yeah, I'd stay out here if I were you. Well, I haven't come across anyone above 900 yet. Like, the highest we've run into is 820 something. So far. I'll trust you that there's over a 900 somewhere. I have? When? Where? Sounds of it, the pits of hell or worse. So 395, 546. Oh, yep, 982. He was just this guy I talked to. You are 100% right, Lunar. I did not catch that. Good eyes on ya. Take my advice and stay out of there. No. Your religion is a hollow lie. Ha ha. I will say this, in 100% honesty, Vaughn may be an irritating idiot, but he is at least more tolerable than Titus is when he's being an idiot. Because Titus was a full of himself, self-important, whiny little moron at times. Vaughn is just dumb. And I can forgive just dumb. What the? I want to call these two Hans and Franz. It's almost 1,000 people in the dungeon in 2 years. Yeah. I mean, when you're occupying Nalbina and Dalmasca. Oh, there's a third one. That totally screws up my whole Hans and Franz thing. Hans, Franz, and Bronze? Ooh, I like it.
Something stinks in here, all right? I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty.
Can you guys not talk?
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now?
Oh good, the Time Mage is here. Good news, my MP has recovered. Turn on gambits. Burn them! Because, you know, throw freaking magic users into a dungeon. It's always a good way of doing things, you know? It's not like you can't keep them all chained up, no problem. I cast Fireball! I didn't say how big is the room, I said I cast Fireball!
That's a fresh one, that. Not faces I'd seen before.